Bro, you know what I used to do?
Hmm.
My brother told me, like, when my DS gets hot, it's a bad thing, right?
Yeah.
So whenever my DS started getting hot and it was low on battery, I used to
Don't tell me you put it in the fridge, bro.
I put it in the freezer.
Oh my god!
It's showtime!
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Pinoy. Today, I'm going to be bringing up another hold up. I brought 3 of my good friends, Bachoo. Okay, I'm sorry for breathing. Tyler, or Wem. There's no way right now. Okay. You can't ignore me like this. Robbie? I'm done. I'm out, dude. I can't do this shit. What the fuck? Okay, well. So sorry, dude. I can't get over the fact that everyone's just ignoring me right now, dude. This shit actually hurts, man. It started off with Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, and what I wasn't expecting was them to bring back almost every feature that I loved about the original. Like, I was not expecting them to bring back the underground mine. I wasn't expecting them to expand on it and to turn it into like a mini mystery dungeon video game, essentially, which is super fucking cool to me. I couldn't believe that. Even small things like the custom Pokeball shit where you throw it and it has like confetti come out if you want to do that. I was obsessed with the little stuff like that, contests and shit, but they feel so minuscule that I just never expected them to care enough to do that because I think so little of it now. But I'm really happy to see all of that return.
Yeah, I was thinking they would obviously bring things back, but I wasn't expecting them to like add on to it. Like, sure, you would add in your secret base and call it a day. Maybe they just smack internet integration and then we're good, right? I wasn't expecting that's how you catch Pokemon in there. And before the hold up started, we were talking about like, I noticed that you could catch Munchlax in there, and that's like cleared my skin, dude. Munchlax used to be such a pain to catch.
It's also kind of sick how the stuff in your own hideout changes like what the dens have. Because they were saying that in the trailer.
Yeah, I think that's really cool. I don't know if does it affect the environment as well or just the Pokemon?
Yeah, I think so. I think like they said like it has a higher chance to spawn certain things, and I think it affects the den as a whole. Okay, so Ruby and Sapphire are my favorite games in the franchise. Secret Bases was something I spent so much time with. So I'm really happy to see that in Diamond. I don't know if it was in the original. I don't think it was. I don't remember though.
It was.
Oh, okay. Well, sorry, I'm a fake fan. But
I think some welcomed features are coming back into that game, like Pokemon following you, and I was hyped about stickers. Now I can write fuck as I send my Pokemon out, dude. If they keep doing letters.
3-dimensional stickers, baby.
3-dimensional stickers, yeah.
Oh my god, I'm about to make a dick, dude. But she was talking about earlier how like the models look good. I heavily agree with that. I think it looks great.
They were fixed.
What do you mean by fixed?
I think I sent it to you like when we were talking a little bit earlier yesterday. This was the old model of Lucas from the first trailer, and this is him now. Like, you can look at the bag and like everything.
Oh yeah.
They've
oh,
fixed
yeah,
it.
Yeah, it looks
really
way
did.
nicer. Holy, because like the bag in the old one actually looks like something I fucking drew in paint, but the one in there has like actual detail.
The hair as well looks much smoother. It doesn't look like clay.
Yeah.
That's still another thing, is like the games look better now since they've added like post-processing and they've fixed some of the models, but I'm still of the opinion they need to like actually use the Switch's hardware. Like in my brain, SMT5 is still the king so far of monster collecting for the Switch.
It looks fucking phenomenal for like a Switch.
Yeah.
SMT5, I'm not gonna get like into it because this is about Pokemon. I have no idea how they have that game running at a stable frame rate for how good it looks and for how much is going on in that game. I don't really think that Diamond and Pearl has to use that much of it, because now that I understand like what they're going for with it, I'm actually okay with it. But to me, Arceus has to. Visually, Arceus still looks kind of rough. Optimization wise, like performance, it looks a lot better than the last showing, which I just have a hard time believing because it's only been 6 months. I was saying this on stream, but I feel like they definitely had to get outside help, specifically because Game Freak has no experience with this kind of thing, and they obviously have stated multiple times that 3D is like an entirely new thing for them. But Arceus in general, how did you guys feel about it?
It didn't look like PowerPoint, so that's a thumbs up.
Yep.
I thought originally the battle system was going to be ATB just by looking at the like UI, so I got hyped, and then I was like, oh, it's just showing turn order. It's still turn-based to a degree, which is fine, but I like that they're experimenting with like combat, because it's been stale, to be honest. Like what, 20 years, 25 years now of Pokemon, of pressing A.
With what's it called, most other turn-based games, like over the years, they either change how they do things or they add new core mechanics to the turn-based combat. Like Dragon Quest changed with Dragon Quest XI, and then with SMT they experiment with mechanics over each mainline game. I feel like with Pokemon it's just kind of stuck behind.
I genuinely think Legends Arceus actually looks like a really fun I could see myself, like when it comes out, I could see myself no-lifing it for like a week or two, just going off of, because I know there's like a stigma with people like, oh my god, this is just Breath of the Wild, and I'm like, yeah, what's bad about that? It doesn't sound bad to me.
Yeah, genre-defining game.
Yeah, it's like, oh my gosh, you're taking hints from one of the best games in the past 10 years. Yeah, that's a bad idea, I think. No, I think that's a great idea. I get like this huge feeling that, especially with how short the turnaround is to get this out, it really does feel like the Pokemon Company saw such negative backlash and how much people want Breath of the Wild Pokemon. They were literally just like, Breath of the Wild Pokemon, you must make it. And then they were just like, okay, we got to get all the shots, you know, Paraglider, how about Braviary? You know, like it's very clear that they're taking exact copies from Breath of the Wild, which again, I don't mind at all. I love Breath of the Wild, and that would only make Pokemon greater in my opinion. Hell, this is the kind of shit I dreamed of when I was a kid, and it's awesome to see it.
Like imagine if they had a dude who played Breath of the Wild as a team member, and then they put him in the credits like Breath of the Wild player.
Yeah, exactly. Like this man played Breath of the Wild. Like, dude, there's one part in the trailer where like, so if you've played Breath of the Wild, there's a part where, or they're not a part, it's just a thing that happens in the overworld where basically this is how they get enemies to respawn on the map. Is a blood moon will come up and it respawns all the enemies on the map. It seems like in Legends Arceus, there is a blood moon type phase to, I don't know if it respawns, but it clearly makes certain Pokemon go berserk for a little bit. And I'm telling you, man, it's so one for one to like what I've seen from Breath of the Wild, but it looks really enjoyable, man. Like, dude, I never thought I'd see a Pokemon trainer get knocked out by a Pokemon on the field. That's so fucking dope to me. I'm like, oh shit, you're telling me Luxray can just like beat my ass? Like, hell yeah, beat my ass.
They took the wild area from Sword and Shield and turned it up to 11, dude. They actually kick your ass.
Yeah.
So, speaking of, do you guys think there'll be co-op for Arceus then?
That's an interesting idea.
Oh god, that shit would be so laggy.
Yeah,
I know, really that's what I'm saying. I
don't think so, to be honest. I think certain aspects of it will be co-op, but like not exploring with the boys. One thing I was curious about with the Blood Moon was like, it's obviously part of the story, but maybe it's like, because in Diamond and Pearl, in like lore, Mesprit is like your guardian, right? They oversee you. What if it's like the guardians are going like berserk and the Blood Moon was like Mesprit fucking like freaking out and then like, because you know they get like anger, right?
Yeah, that's
Mesprit's like emotion. So maybe it has implications to that. And then that's what they're gonna do for the story.
I just saw like the female trainer like jump off a mountain. I'm like, well shit, I guess the game's over.
Yeah, dude, when she jumped off, I was like, wait, she just killed herself. And then Braviary like flew up. I'm like, okay, that's a cool shot, but bro, she's like 10. Like,
This is interesting PR for the kids.
Yeah, dude. I like the Legionary variants as well for like Growlithe and they look cool as fuck. Basculegion, dude, bruh. I don't remember exactly what it said, but I didn't hear this because I was like too busy like pogging. The fucking lady just speaks in the most calm tone. She's like,
Basculin that live in the Hisui region can evolve into this Pokemon if they become possessed by the restless souls of other Basculin in their school that have perished during their journey upstream.
Yup.
I'm skimming through, dude. Look at this shit. Is he dodging a Draco Meteor? Like, what the fuck are these 10-year-olds doing?
Oh yeah, I think he is. I think he is.
What the fuck, bro?
To me, it just looks
Bro.
like he got hit by one. He's going face first in fucking snow.
Dude, imagine you get hit by a Draco meteor and you immediately black out, dude. It's just a one shot. What if they pull like a Xenoblade and just have a fucking like Garchomp in the starter area?
That would be amazing.
was-
Yo,
I
that would
want
be
that.
sick,
Wild.
actually. I
That
would
would be
love
dope.
It's like in Breath of the Wild Master Mode, they just throw a Lionel in the initial
Yeah,
platoon
yeah.
area, and you're just like, oh, well, I have to go down there.
that. I wonder what kind of armor we can buy then to upgrade your stats.
Is that gonna be a thing? That'd be cool.
Honestly, I would
Upgrade-
not be surprised.
Maybe cooking, because like we saw that apricorns were a thing. Maybe we
Yeah.
can cook
Yeah, yeah.
apricorns and get
you
like
have
a
to,
speed boost, or like heat resistant, and then we can scale Mount Coronet.
Oh,
Like
that'd
I
be
wouldn't be
cool.
surprised if they do that.
Yeah. Also, the way you get balls, you can't buy them or anything. You have to like literally make them at a camp.
All of them?
Yeah,
Oh my
from
God,
what I
that's
saw at
sick.
least in the trailer, they showed 2 different kinds of balls. There was
Yeah.
normal and heavy, and they were making them. I'm not sure if you can buy them, but that's just what I saw at least.
Dude, the inner farmer in me hopes that you can like have like a fucking
Bro.
tree farm of like Pokeballs.
Nice.
That would be cool, actually.
Yeah, maybe you get your own little plot land in the starter town area.
That'd be cool.
Maybe you get money, you can buy land.
I wonder if by the
Monopoly,
end of
dude.
it, you like build a like a town or like something.
Or maybe you build the starter
Or
town.
expand
You
the
build
town.
You build the
Yeah.
starter town. Big idea.
That would be
It
fucking
makes it really
huge.
grounded.
Are you more excited for both these games than last trailer?
Yeah, definitely, because they've refined it, right? It shows that they're still like working on it. This might be like a somewhat of a hot take. I like my games fully like done and released, but if they're like communicative and like open about like their struggles during development, and they're like, hey, we're gonna be doing a day 1 patch or like a patch later that fixes some of these like graphics and issues, but the gameplay will still be fine, you can still play, I'm like pretty okay with that, you know?
For Diamond and Pearl, I feel like that should have been coming out in January, and with Arceus it should have come out like late next year.
Even if Legends fails, I am very, very happy that they're actively trying to do something different. But I almost feel like Legends needs to succeed so that, well, I mean, it's going to succeed no matter what because it's Pokemon. But at least critically, I want them to genuinely knock it out the park with this. Because, you know, when Let's Go came out, I started to feel that Let's Go was going to be like a sub-series name, that they're going to regularly produce Pokemon Let's Go games, like Let's Go Johto, Let's Go fucking Sinnoh and shit like that. And I just did not feel like that was the right direction for Pokemon if you're going to do a sub-series. And Legends feels like that. It feels like they're doing that again, but obviously it's an entirely different concept than what Pokemon ever was. And I want them to keep doing that, whether it's through other regions or creating whole new regions or something like that. I just want them to have more fun with the idea of Pokemon. And obviously that does come down to the Pokemon Company and if it's going to make any new fucking plushies, but
Yo, plushies.
I guarantee you, Game Freak had to like fight fucking Pokemon Company to like greenlit an evolution to Stantler. Like I guarantee Pokemon Company's sitting there like, bro, let me tell you right now, dude, you want to make an evolution for this thing, bro? You think people buy plushies of Stantler? Hell no, you're not making an evolution. Like I guarantee you that had to be
True.
some kind of
Pokemon
problem
needs to
for them.
stop. Pokemon needs to stop making plushies. I'm losing money because every second day my brother sees it on TV. He's like, I want it. Oh shit.
I have 2 Pokemon plushies next to me right now, actually.
Oh yeah, so speaking of Arceus, is this the first time like the West have been able to get Arceus legit? Assuming that we can catch it in the game.
I don't even think Japan got Arceus
No,
legit.
Japan didn't.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
He was coded in with the flute.
Yep.
But they just never released it for like anyone.
Huh.
That's weird.
The only
That
thing I
is
could
weird.
think
Yeah.
of is maybe they gave it out when the movie came out, but I'm not sure.
I think Pokemon Rangers was the only one that you could actually like touch Arceus, you know?
Okay, weirdo. Sorry.
Listen, man.
Arceus was that like one Pokemon you could never like truly reach because you know with the whole event you could only get it through action replay. Like in the games the only way you could really get him is through cheating. So there was no real way to actually obtain him, which made him like so much more, I guess, mysterious and like godlike,
Divine.
essentially.
This fucking Pokemon has been so elusive in a legitimate way for so long now that I do feel like he deserved his own game, and to see his own game be like such a grandeur like departure to what Pokemon is, I almost feel like is fitting, since Arceus created Pokemon, I guess, because he's God and Jesus. Now he's leading like an entirely new direction for Pokemon as a whole, which is cool in a way.
I was just gonna ask if you guys think there's gonna be like any kind of new feature in this game, like Mega Evolution or something along those lines.
I was hoping they just bring Mega back.
Yeah, because they're releasing merch the day of the release. That's Mega Evolution. So like I don't know.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
Really?
they're releasing like some kind of like Lucario and Charizard Mega Evolution plushie.
Or all those fan arts of Mega Arceus.
I wanted to send you guys this because I don't know if this is my theory brain going crazy, but in Platinum, the text boxes were black, I'm pretty sure. Okay, listen, I'm not trying to go super deep, but the whole trailer, the text boxes are white like in Diamond and Pearl. And then right after they show Cyrus, which is like the main like focus of Platinum, because you go to the distortion world, that text box comes up and it's entirely black. And I'm like, okay, so are they trying to say that like there is a Platinum episode? Do you guys think that will happen or no?
I think this is just for aesthetic purposes, but like during the Cyrus, like when they show his fight, like the background kind of looks like it would be this distortion world.
I didn't even notice that. I'm telling you, dude.
I think it's just aesthetic, but who knows?
Dude, I just wish they made these like legendary Pokemon feel as legendary as they are, instead of like bro, I remember like the point where I felt absolute pain and suffering was when I went to get a shiny Raikou for I can't remember which game, but you had to go to GameStop and connect to their Wi-Fi and then you just got it. And I was like, damn, bro, like, I just connected to GameStop Wi-Fi to get a legendary Pokemon. Like, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, and you go back to fucking Heart Gold Soul Silver days where you have to run after this bitch.
Okay, but that shit was so fun, dude.
I know, that's what I mean. Like, it was actually, you had to do something in the game. There was, like, actual gameplay involvements. It was a game.
Okay, you just reminded me because I completely forgot about this. This is one of my favorite things about Crown Tundra in like the DLC for Sword and Shield.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the 3 birds are roaming Pokemon, and you see them like do shit. Like Galarian Zapdos is like speed running the map. Like it's literally like speed running around the place. You're like, holy fuck, I can't reach this guy. Or like Articuno and Moltres are all doing like their own things like in the overworld, and you're trying to catch up to them. And sometimes I think it's Articuno, you touch it and it just fucking leaves, and I'm like, bro, this is fun.
No.
Like that's cool as shit to me.
Articuno was like a bitch to try and catch, because you would reach up to it, it would like make duplicates of itself, and you would just have to guess which one.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
And then
like,
if you guessed wrong, it just teleported across the map, and I'm like, bro, just let me catch you, get this over with.
I'm hoping they go back to how they did Pokemon like catching like legendaries back in like 3rd and 4th gen, where you had the roaming Pokemon, you had to do a bunch of puzzles and shit to get to the Pokemon.
It just made for a more engaging experience. Although at the same time, I do like the choice of just being able to throw Pokeballs out in the wild. I think that's a cool feature. But at the same time, I hope that doesn't mean it's like Let's Go, where that's a wild Pokemon, I throw a Pokeball, it is mine now. Like, I don't want that to be for everything, but I do like the idea of it.
It's a good idea. It's just like, I feel like there should be some, let's say, you need a certain Pokeball type to catch them out in the open, rather than, like, when you're in battle, you can use maybe any type. Like, it's got that, that chance and all that usual.
Right.
But out in the open, you can only use certain types of Pokeball.
You know what?
I feel like that would be a pretty good way.
That's a really good way to handle it. And I think to one up that, Pokemon should just be able to be like, fuck you, and just like hit it back. You know? That'd be
like,
fucking
Pikachu.
They did that in the anime.
Yeah, he literally does that. Like, bro, that would be dope. You just fuck off, buddy. Whack that shit back. Hits you. Your character goes red. You've been defeated.
Okay.
Bro, imagine they do catch rates in like tiers. So like if you throw a Pokeball at a Garchomp, it just pisses him off.
Yeah.
You're trying to use this little shitty child's toy. Come back when you have at least an Ultra Ball, bro. And then he would cast a Draco Meteor on you.
Are we all going down?
I'm gonna have chat choose do you
Oh
call
no,
him?
I always do male characters. I call them Peter all the time.
Why do you call them
Yo,
Peter, bro?
They we have
I
a
don't
whole
know.
underground map.
Oh, whoa. That's
Oh
an
my
underground
God,
map?
that's huge. That's like a
Oh, wait.
region, bruh.
Oh, yeah, it's underneath the region, my guy.
Oh yeah.
Come on.
That's what? It's like shaped exactly like the map.
I fucking hate you guys.
I could see myself being underground for like multiple hours in a day, honestly.
Dude, I spent a lot of multiplayer hours of Diamond and Pearl just sitting underground, like doing random shit.
I just beat up kids.
What?
So wait, if they're bringing back Manaphy, do you guys think they're gonna bring back like the Darkrai event and Shaman?
Oh yeah, how
Oh,
are they
yeah.
gonna handle the events? That dude, if they like actually work them into the game, I mean that'll never
love
happen.
that.
But like,
Yeah.
bro, that I would lose my shit.
I want them to try some things with the camera angles for the Shaman event if they do put it in.
Oh yeah, that'd be sick.
That would be sick, dude.
Because since it's in 3D now, I feel like they can mess around with camera angles. Same with the Darkrai event. They can mess around with camera angles to make it look more, I guess, nightmare-like, essentially.
Yeah, dude, you could make New Moon Island or whatever the fuck look creepy as shit. You could have the kid maybe like, I don't know, put like effects like around his head while he's having nightmare. Maybe you could like kind of get a peek into what is in his head or like something like, I don't know, dude. That would be cool as fuck. The Rotom and the TV boys. Like,
True.
bro, that should be hella sick.
I feel like they are gonna add the events just because if we're getting the Manaphy egg, and assuming we can get Arceus, we can complete like the entire Pokédex then without cheating at all.
All right, well, I'm probably going to wrap it up here. Do you guys have any final thoughts on Diamond and Pearl or Legends Arceus?
Pog.
Okay.
Yeah, semi-pog.
Okay, half Pog.
Not gonna like after today, like I'm way more hyped about Diamond and Pearl than I am about
Yeah, I'm way more hyped. Like Legends Arceus, I was gonna buy no matter what, just because it's something different. I wanted to see how it was. But Diamond and Pearl, I was like, I mean, okay, I was into it, and I already pre-ordered. I'll be honest, but I was just kind of like, okay, well, I don't know how good this is actually gonna be, and now I'm like, damn, this feels like a full-featured game with more things than I was expecting. I'm very happy with what they showed. Like I'm just looking at some of the screenshots now of the underworld, like how it looks running around, and like, man, it just looks fucking great, dude. It just looks like a good time.
Yeah.
Bye. Why do you whatever. Yeah, no, I've been recording as well, so I can expose the world to Tyler putting his fucking DS in a freezer.
Bro, I was like 7. Like